Many years ago, in a small Indian village, a farmer had the misfortune of owing a large sum of money to a greedy old village moneylender. Now, this moneylender fancied the farmer's beautiful daughter. He proposed a cunning bargain. He would forego the farmer's debt if he could marry her. Both the farmer and his daughter were horrified by the proposal. So the moneylender suggested they let Providence decide the matter. He said he would put a black pebble and a white pebble into an empty money bag. Then the girl would have to pick one pebble from the bag. Here were the terms. 1. If she picked the black pebble, she would become his wife and her father's debt would be forgiven. 1. If she picked the white pebble, she need not marry him and her father's debt would still be forgiven. 1. If she refused to pick a pebble, her father would be thrown into jail. They were standing on a pebble-strewn path in the farmer's field. As they talked, the moneylender bent over to pick up 2 pebbles. The sharp-eyed girl noticed that he had picked up 2 black pebbles and put them into the bag. He then asked the girl to pick a pebble from the bag. Now imagine that you were standing in the field. What would you have done if you were the girl? If you had to advise her, what would you have told her? Careful analysis would produce 3 possibilities. 1. The girl should refuse to take a pebble. 1. The girl should expose the moneylender as a cheat. 1. The girl should pick a black pebble and sacrifice herself to save her father. Take a moment to ponder over the story. The girl's dilemma cannot be solved with traditional logical thinking. What would you recommend the girl to do? Well, here is what she did. The girl put her hand into the money bag and drew out a pebble. Without looking at it, she fumbled and let it fall onto the pebble-strewn path, where it immediately became lost among all the other pebbles. "Oh, how clumsy of me," she said, "but never mind. If you look into the bag for the one that is left, you will be able to tell which pebble I picked." Since the remaining pebble was black, it must be assumed that she had picked the white one. And since the moneylender dared not admit his dishonesty, the girl changed what seemed an impossible situation into an extremely advantageous one. Moral of the story: most complex problems do have a solution. It is only that we don't attempt to think laterally.